Good morning, Rising Star students and families. Welcome to this week's 4th and 5th grade episode of Rising Star Music at Home. This video I'm going to try uploading directly into Schoology, so that way if you're on Schoology and you're looking in the folder of assignments that the 5th grade team is preparing each week, if you look under enrichment, it should be there. I will also continue to upload these onto YouTube, but I understand that sometimes getting into YouTube can be difficult for some of us, so if you get into YouTube, great, but if not, this is also on Schoology, so you can also watch it there. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. So, we're going to be warming up in our major key today. Key today, yes, that's how you say it. So, this is what a major scale sounds like. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So we're going to be using those notes to help us today. Now, the important thing to remember about when you're doing a scale is there are notes that go below do. So in this case, we're going to be going to ti, do. So we're going to be using that today. So I'll sing one line and then you'll repeat it back to me. Do, re, do, ti, do, re, do. Now you. Good. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Now you. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, do. Now you. Do, re, mi, fa. So, sol, la, ti, do. So last week we started on a song called On the River Flows. This is another example of a song that's in a minor key. So at the very beginning of this lesson, I started with a major scale. So I'm going to now play a C minor, also known as the parallel minor, because we're staying on C. But now we're going to be playing a minor. So this is our parallel minor, also known as C minor. So very big difference between the two. On the River Flows is a song that is in D minor. And specifically, we're going to be using we're going to use a sharp 7 in that. So here's what it's going to sound like. On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On to the mighty ocean, onto the mighty ocean. All right, so we're going to first start by singing it in unison. Here we go. On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On to the mighty ocean. On to the mighty ocean. Yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a 2-part canon. So just like we did the last time, I recorded myself singing the first part, And I'm going to demonstrate what a two-part canon would sound like with this song.
On the river flows strong, deep and silent.
On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On to the mighty ocean. On to the mighty ocean. Yeah. Okay, so I will start this over. I will play your part to kind of guide you along. So the idea with this is that as my recording is singing, we're going to be creating this harmony. Pretty cool, huh? So, here we go.
On the river flows strong.
All right, here we go.
Silent. On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On to the mighty ocean. On to the mighty ocean.
All right. So now the next thing we're going to do with this is, now that we know the song, we're going to be adding a little bit more expression to it. So music goes beyond just notes and rhythms and things like that. We're going to add a little bit of expression to it. So what we're going to be doing with this is we're going to be using what we call a diminuendo or decrescendo. They're two words, they mean the same thing, they mean to get quieter. So I think a cool way to do this would be to use a diminuendo at the very end as we're singing on to the mighty ocean, on to the mighty ocean. Kind of like you're fading out there. You know, like you're going out to the ocean and then, you know, as you get further and further away from the shore, it's difficult to see you because, you know, you're gonna go like hunt buried treasure or destroy a fortress or whatever. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 a lot lately, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's give this a try. So remember, on to the mighty ocean, we're gonna fade out. On to the mighty ocean. All right, let's give it a try.
Flows strong, deep and silent.
On the river flows strong, deep and silent. On to the river flows strong, deep and silent. On to the mighty ocean. On to the mighty ocean. Good job. Today we'll be looking at a new kind of rhythm. So we've learned how to count eighth notes and 16th notes. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be pairing one eighth note with two 16th notes. Now you're probably wondering what does that mean and what does it look like? Well, if I were to cut my eighth note in half and use one of them, and then I cut my 16th notes in half and use two of them. So we've got half a beat here and half a beat here. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. It would look something like this. Draw my eighth note here. Connect with two 16th notes. Ta-da! So we're going to be using this rhythm in our song today. So how we would count this is ta di mi ta di mi ta di mi ta di mi. Or if you want to use numbers, we can count it like 1 and for this video we'll use both counting systems, but how you want to count it is up to you. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a ta dee me ta dee me ta dee me ta dee me. Yep. So today our rhythm is going to look like this. So what I'll do for this is we'll go one line at a time. And we are in 4/4. So we have 4 beats in a measure. First, we'll count using our ta and ta dee system. My turn, your turn. Ta dee me ta dee, ta dee me ta dee. Now you try. Ta dee me ta dee, ta dee me ta dee. Now our next line. 10, 2, and 3, and 4. Now I can take this faster. So now we're at 104 beats a minute. And here we go. All right. Now for this rhythm, as you may have guessed, we are going to put words with it. So my turn, your turn. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover. Now you try. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover. Now here's our next line. I've traveled this wide world all over. Now you try. I've traveled this wide world all over. Here's our next line. Over, over, 3 times over. Now you try. Over, over, 3 times over. And now here's our last line. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Now you try. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Here we go. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this wide world all over, 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 3 times over. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Great. So what you just heard there were the lyrics to this first part. Now, we're going to try a fun little activity where we get to change the verses a little bit. So we just learned the lyrics to the first part of the song, Turn the Glasses Over. The lyrics are the words to the song. So I wrote them out here. And so this is what the original song is. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this wide world all over, over, 3 times over. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. So what we're going to do with this song is we're going to make it into Mad-Libs. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mad-Libs before, but they're super fun. Especially right now if you're at home and you got nowhere else to go, you could play Mad-Libs. It's super fun. I'm sure you could probably find them for free on the internet as well. But what we're going to do with this is I'm going to take out a few words to this song. So erase this. Ta-da! So what I've done here is I've taken out a few words because I'm going to put some new ones in here. So let's see, our first line, I've been to, and then we need a place here. Let's see, I've been to, I'm going to write New York because that's where my family is from. I've been to New York. Let's see, where else have I been? I need another place. I've been to, I'm gonna write Portland because I went there last summer and it was so much fun. Okay, so I've been to New York, I've been to Portland, I've traveled this wide world all over. I think that's pretty fair since they're on opposite sides of the country. Over. I'm just gonna pick a random number. I'm gonna put 8. 8 times over. And now I need a verb. I'm gonna write jump. Jump all you have to, and then I need the same verb there. Jump. And turn the, I'm gonna put kittens there. Just because I see Mango right now and she's asleep. So this is the example that I've done. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing my new lyrics. I can get them all into the camera first. There we go. All right, so I now have, I've been to New York, I've been to Portland, I've traveled this wide world all over, 8 times over. Jump all you have to jump and turn the kittens over. So, I mean, like I said, that's the example I've come up with, but everybody has a different one that they can do. So, the format for this, erase all this first. So here are the words that you're going to need for this little Mad-Lib. You're first going to need a place. Now this doesn't have to be a city or a country. It could be, I don't know, it could be Target for all I care. So place 1, 2, place 2. So remember, this can be any place you want. 3 is a number. 4 and 5 is a verb. And then for our last one, it's going to be a noun. So a person, place, or a thing. So for this activity, if you want to post them on Schoology, you can do that. You can also email them to me and I can feature them in the next video. As a matter of fact, if you guys want me to feature your ideas for the next video, message me on Schoology or you can email me. My email address will be at the end of the video and I'll post some of them. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Remember, if you want to feature your Mad-Lib in the next video, please let me know. And I will see you all next week. Thank you.